First off, let me just say this. I want to thank that crowd for showing up today. We had a terrific crowd. Saturday afternoon, a lot of things going on. We kind of stumbled in here a little bit, but that's why you come. And they showed up and they helped us win that game. We couldn't have done it without them. They saw a really good basketball game, two good teams. St. Mary's is a really good basketball team. You know, I thought the best team we'd played all season coming into this thing. After playing them, I'm not going to say they're not. But today, we were a pretty good basketball team. And it started with our effort. I thought we had unbelievable effort for all 40 minutes. And that's what it was going to take to beat a good St. Mary's team. We're going to make some mistakes, but effort to overcome a lot of things. We had a lot of young men play a lot of minutes, had a lot of guys do a lot of good things. One thing I'll make sure you guys right about, I don't care if he had 26 points, I think that's what Ford had. He has 28 points. Those two cats, Ford and Fitz. But I'm telling you, Tavion did an unbelievable job on him still. He didn't let him get going. He didn't let him take over the game like he's capable of taking over a game. And even though he has 28 points, he's capable of creating so much to other people. He scored some points, those two guys, but he didn't get everybody else involved. And Tavion played, I think, about 39 minutes. I think I subbed him for one little stretch. Great team effort. Delano was really good. Josh Anderson was really good. But it was a great team effort, and that's what it took to beat a really good St. Mary's team. Questions?
Rick, is this as good for 40 minutes as your team's played this year?
Yeah, Mike, for 40 minutes, probably so. Playing as hard as we played. Against that kind of team, it spreads you out. They spread you out defensively, and you've got to play hard. Different in West Virginia, it was all in that paint. Didn't spread you. A little easier to guard. You can overcome maybe a lack of breakdown on that dribble. You can't have a lack of breakdown on that dribble with these guys. I thought it was the most focus we'd had for 40 minutes. As we talked about coming into the game, we knew St. Mary's was good. We respected everything about them. But it was going to be about us. We know what we're capable of. We've seen it in spurts. I saw it in spurts Wednesday night. Saw it in spurts. But spurts that get you beat against good teams, and particularly on the road. You got to be able to find ways to do it for 40 minutes against good teams. And tonight we did that. We made it exciting at the end. We make some free throws. It's not exciting, you know, and that's part of the game. But again, they're a really good basketball team. No question. That's a game that we'll build off of. They feel good about it going into Christmas break. And it couldn't be a better Christmas gift to go home and be with their families for a few days and come back in here. We got one more game left in this season. And everybody knows who that is on the 29th.
Monte, I guess, wasn't 100% today.
No, he couldn't, you know, didn't even think he was going to go. He said for the game, said he couldn't go and try to go. I put him in, I think just for one stretch there tonight, didn't I? Just one sub the first half. You know, how many minutes did he play? 4. I felt good with Delano. I had a comfortability about what was going on at that time, how we were defending, how we were flowing. So could he have gone more? I don't know, but that's a coach's decision.
This is 2 games now, Arkansas and St. Mary's, where Delano's been there 35, almost 40 minutes. It's just been really.
Yeah, Brad, you told me yesterday you like it when he's out there. That's what you told me. That's pretty astute of you to figure that out a little bit. So, hey, he was really good first half. He controlled the flow of that basketball game. There may be different personnel we play against that maybe it's a little more difficult for him. But he was really good tonight. And I haven't even seen his stats. I just got this stat sheet. 6 points, 3 rebounds. 3 turnovers. You know, and again, mistakes he makes, he's a freshman. He's going to make mistakes. He's going to make some fatigue mistakes playing the amount of minutes he made. He had one of those when he threw a one-handed pass over there to somebody. But I think the guys really like playing with him because I know they feel like on penetration, he's got a chance to deliver it. And he's a big old, you know, he's not the quickest guy defensively, but he's got some range about him. He's getting better right there. You know, he's not overly strong. He missed all of summer and early fall conditioning, but strength, weights will help that quickness and explosion a whole lot more. He was good today, really good.
Like he finishes well when he gets there.
Well, he's so tall. He's got the ability to get in that traffic. Most guys are guarding him. Those guys tonight are 6'1". He gets in there, he's got the ability to get that ball up on that backboard. He has to get a little bit better. Penetration, he'll throw some of those bullets right at Charles. And we haven't caught many of those yet. Josh will throw those bullets. Man, you got to get a little touch. When you're going wide open, you got to get a little touch. But a lot of his issues, time, playing experience will help. But you can't teach feel. He's got some feel. Our team needs it.
Rick, you mentioned Josh. How did you think he played?
He was really good. Mike, how'd you think?
Real good.
He was real good. He was explosive at both ends. Naturally, all guys, they score a few points. They're better defensively, but he was good defensively. Offensively, we really focused hard yesterday. Thursday was not a practice. It was about a 2 or 3 hour film and meetings. We practiced yesterday. We came out, these guys had a great focus. We worked on moving that basketball, sharing that thing better. And again, we've changed so much of what we've been doing. You guys know that. We talked about it yesterday. We've changed. That's our 5th point guard you started. We've changed the way we play a little bit 3 times. And there's not a lot of rhythm and chemistry. But we came out and worked on motion yesterday. I thought the ball moved. And when it moves, change sides a little bit, everybody's getting it. It opens up that lane. And Josh had a wide open lane a bunch tonight. And you all know this. When he's got that ball, any kind of gap in transition, when he can see it, he's hard to keep out of that paint.
It seemed like he was locked in defensively, especially with offensively too. Is that kind of the next step in this game to have him play like that defensively?
Yeah, Brad, his next step is to be able to lock in every day, every possession. I mean, that's where it is with him. And, you can't do it for 25 seconds in a shot clock and lose a guy. His next step, but I keep it all in perspective. Remember, he's didn't practice with us last year. Don't get eligible till late. Played those games. He's new at it, man. It's all new to him. The more experience he gets, the more times he sees it on film, the better he'll get. And today he was really, really good. We need a third scorer besides a 4th scorer besides Bassey, Tavion, and Jarrett. We need another guy who can get you shots in a different way. If you can't make shots, we need a different way we can go get them. And he goes and gets them off that bounce a little bit.
Rick, really nice win today, and when you process this in the next few hours, the last 35 to 40 seconds, are you going to use that kind of as a teachable process and moment with this team when you go back and look for video?
Well, yeah. I mean, there's no question. I mean, that last play to Josh should never happened. That's just where it was. Someone didn't break where they're supposed to break, and I'll take responsibilities for all those kind of things. Make the free throws. We're not in that situation. But again, Mike, some of these games, when you play good people, you just find a way to win. And what we had to do tonight is sometimes in life, as we talked about, sometimes you just got to plant your feet and take a stand. And tonight was one of those times, and our guys did that.
I think of Tolu's best play tonight.
Tulu's good. He's really good. I wanted to get him with Charles tonight. I mean, that was our game plan again to do it. But we were controlling the flow of that game so well the way we were playing. I didn't take a chance on risking it. But I like Galen. He was, I don't know what his stats was. He's 4 points, 2 rebounds. But again, he's getting better. We got to get some rhythm with those 2 guys playing together some. He'll come. Give us a different way, a different look too. Someone will have to defend a guy like him on that block. It was a great team effort. Everybody that played added to. I said going in this game, I'm just going to close my eyes and try to get Jeremiah in it, because he can't get better sitting over there. And we knew it wasn't a game that he can learn from. I mean, he can make a lot of mistakes in because of who we're playing. But we got him into the game, And those 3 minutes will make him better the next time somewhere along the way. We got to find a way to bring him on.
Rick, I'm glad you brought up Jeremiah. I realize it's only 3 minutes, but just what you saw, the way he moved and his feel for the game, what'd you think?
Well, here's the thing about him, Mike. He's not as good now as he was when he got here in June. Why? At least when he came here in June, he was in shape. Now, we lost all the conditioning, and he hadn't been in practice. You know, he got cleared whenever it was last Monday, and hadn't been a whole lot of practicing. But he will continue to get better. He'll go back home. I'm sure his dad will work him out. We'll have a couple days before Wisconsin. Those 3 minutes he got in tonight will help him. Again, we got to find ways to rest Tavion some. He can't play 39 minutes, 38 minutes. We need another guy can do it, and we know in time he's a young man and can give us some help right there. He got a, am I wrong, over there in the defensive stance, he sat down and guarded somebody over in that left wing, didn't he? That guy tried to drive that ball. Am I right?
He did, right, yeah.
We need that. He's got the ability to do that.
Anything else?